'Cause you are a fat, fluffy rodent. A fat, fluffy rodent of death. You are a fat, fluffy rodent. A fat, fluffy rodent of death. Howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to my fat, furry rodent of death. Today is Monday. It is the 13th of March. It is 6:51 a.m. and I have a fat, furry rodent of death. She keeps chewing on my fingers because she is mean. Or actually, because she's just a hamster. But can you see the hole in her ear? How that... Oh, I keep pushing it down. There we go. There's the hole in her ear. I don't know who bit her or when, but back when she was a kid, one of her brothers or sisters, when they were just growing up, bit her ear, and now she's got a little hole in it. It's kind of cute. It's like a little earring hole. It's a piercing. Or not really, but still. Okay, I'm going to put the fat, furry rodent of death down. She's not really a rodent of death. It's just she's fat and furry. She's also kind of aggressive like her sister. And then back there is, I'm not sure who that is, to be honest. Is one of my few remaining males. There's 5 hammies left and Goldie's on her way out. And last night I was crying so hard I could barely breathe because Goldie is on her way out. She's very, very old, very sick. She was one of my favorite hamsters. I mean, still is. She was just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful hamster. If she'd been a person, she would have been that person that everybody loved, that would have had taken in foster kids, that, you know, that would have had the neighbor kids coming by whenever something goes wrong. They run to her first, and then before they go to, like, even mom. So she was that kind of hamster. And she's got a huge tumor. She moves real slow. It's purplish on the outer edges, so she's not getting good blood flow. It's really sad. And I'm not a believer in any life is better than no life. I'm not one of those people, even though my spiritual beliefs and all that don't really include an afterlife and all that. I still do not believe that any life is better than no life at all. I don't know like how far that is. There we go. Because you have to have a good quality of life or you're not having a life. But I can't just euthanize her. I would cry harder than if I woke up and found her gone. I understand why and how my in-laws with their one gray cat, Furby, who used to sit on my chair back all the time, you know, back behind me in the beginnings of my channel. She was really sick and really old and really hurting, and they couldn't put her down until she finally had a stroke, like 2 years after that. Even though she was sick, because any life, except I don't believe in any life. Only there's no real way to easily and safely euthanize a hamster. You'd have to do it like break a neck or suffocate it or drown it or something horrible where you're involved just right there and killing it, instead of like putting it over onto a third party and saying, can you please kill my animal for me? And so while I in fact had to have my wife's cat put down because his kidneys had failed and he was dying. And so before he suffered, I had him euthanized. There's no sane and safe way to euthanize a hamster, so I gotta let nature take its course, and it's really and that's not very fun. So I'm very sorry. I cried really hard last night when I first discovered how sick she was, because I knew she wasn't doing well because she's old, and because of her age she was one of those hamsters that she's the last one now that's of any age. But when they're that age, I don't bother them because it's stressful to play with them, and you don't want to stress them out, especially when they're older, because they'll go like that. I mean, when I first just before I moved, I cleaned hamster cages and then showed off one of my older hamsters, And within 12 hours, she was gone. The stress of being played with at her age after a cage cleaning, she got wet tail and died less than 12 hours later. So you got to be careful. And so I haven't been bothering her except to feed her, water her, make sure that her cage is fine. And she's just been sleeping a lot. And except last night, I wanted to make sure she was still okay, alive. And when I picked her up, because she was alive, that's when I discovered the huge tumor. And so I was hoping she would pass in her sleep last night, but no, she's still awake. She was over and, alive. She was over and drinking from her water bottle, drank a long, long time, so she must have been sleeping a very long time. So she's close. I'm sorry. Shucks. So I'm going to have to talk about some other stuff real quick. I got this ages ago, but because of my impending move and all, I was never able to show any of these things off. This was sent to me by a kind subscriber, and that's cool. Thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. I believe this was Justina Aquavita Max, I believe. I could well be wrong, but I think it was that, so here's hoping. And then, excuse me, my voice. All the tears draining through my tear ducts and into my sinuses, and then your sinuses drain down through the back of your throat, so because I teared up thinking about my Hamatron, now it's all, yeah. But I also got this nice card. Postcard. I've gotten a few little cards and things like this. I haven't gotten much. It's like, this is like the first things I've gotten in a while. But, well, that one, the shirt wasn't, but this card was, and there's another card or two, but I haven't been able to find them, of course, because I got all my stuff. I've been getting things and then putting them into one place so I can get all things done. But, of course, I'm in flux right now. But thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. As soon as I find my other things, I will be showing those too. And the bookcases and stuff have been shipping. I just have to order some shelves and we'll be good. Yay. If I even need shelves after that, I might not. 2 bookcases that'll go back there. It should be good. So thumbs up on that. Let's see, was there any ills that I wanted to talk about? Oh, there's plenty I wanted to talk about, but whether or not it's important. Like this, I'm almost, here, kind of, that works, sorry. Yeah, that green screen there. It's hard to point like that when you're only using a reference as a webcam and not how you're doing things by actual proprioception. It's hard to do things that way. But last night, I really whined about my green screen, and well, I think I'm justified in whining about it because it's picked up some pretty solid wrinkles and all that from being in its shipping case. The little pack, the thing you scrunch it down and put it in the storage case. Wire. That was hard. My sincere apologies. My sincere apologies. But because it had been inside of its storage thing for so long, it has these wrinkles and folds that they don't work. And so I whined about it, and I'm sorry that I whined. Whining is not what I mean to do. I meant to, I meant to whine, but I didn't mean to whine quite so strongly. Also, I talk about how this part of my lip, this side of my mouth doesn't work quite as well as this side, and that's true. Because this side works real well, and I've always been able to do that. This side's not doing as well. Also, my dentures, the inside of my mouth is at an angle, so this side of my denture doesn't sit right. See how it goes like that at an angle? This side is down lower, this side's up higher, so it sits like, how's that? Yeah. So even though it looks like I'm really drooping, it's also partly because my dentures are at an angle. And so when I bring my lip out normal, hey, it's not that the lip is drooping, it's just that the teeth things are at an angle. Isn't that special? No, I need to call up my denturist so I can get these things fully fixed. I've had them for like, what, a year now? And these are just temporaries until you can get the full ones done. But my car's been broken, I've been trying to get moved, and so I need to call the VA, I need to call up the denturist, I need to call up a lot of people and get some stuff seriously done. So hopefully I'll actually do that. Here's hoping. I gotta drink some water. I am so dry. Last night, I'm sorry about the TMI on this one, but the best way to tell, of course, if you're dehydrated is check on the color of your urine. It should be a very light yellow, light straw, very light color. In fact, the closer to colorless, the better. I won't say it was neon orange, but it was a lot more concentrated than it should have been. Oh yeah. I also, what's her name? Graveyard Girl? Or she's the one that she goes like, "Does it work?" And then yeah, I watch her a lot too. I think she's great. Was it the Swamp Family she advertises all of her stuff as? That's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, so thumbs up on that. Oh, water. Yes, indeed. So I've been awake since a little after 5:30. Well, a little before 5:30. I've been awake for an hour and a half, and so because I am not functioning, actually I've had a lot more sleep than I usually have, so I've picked up quite a bit, and I'm glad about that. But I'm loading up the community page on my channel, and I'm hitting show more quite a bit because I'm loading up the last 24 hours worth of comments. And I'm loading up the last 24 hours worth of comments because I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 kind commenters for leaving comments. I think that human recognition and human contact, just simple human recognition and simple human contact shouldn't require contests. Just for simple shout outs like this, it shouldn't require contests. For contests, where, hey, if you're trying to win a contest and all that, that's different. I mean, contests are fine. This isn't a contest, though. This is just my thanking people for leaving comments. Now, good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, it doesn't matter. I'm just thanking you for leaving a comment. Afterward, I'm going to go through and read through and answer the comments, as many as I can. I obviously can't get them all, but I will do as many as I can, but I'm going to be doing that afterward. Now, my eye may get caught in a comment as I'm scanning through. That happens, but it's not something I intentionally do. Also, if I mispronounce your name, my sincere apologies. I am terrible at names. If I didn't know how to pronounce my own last name, I wouldn't be able to pronounce my own last name. And my last name's easy. It is pronounced exactly the way it's spelled. Let's see which directions I would point. Ro-Ben. How do you think that would be pronounced? Ro-Ben? Yeah, Robin. And how many people mispronounce that? As many different ways as you could possibly conceive of. Most of them with a U sound. There's no U in my name. But anyway, because of that, I'm going to thank, well, not because of that, but I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people, starting with Lambo Rambo. Oh, actually, no, let me back that up. Lambo Rambo, I take that back. Nicholas Coneyman asked for the first shout out. So Nicholas Coneyman, thank you very, very much. And Lambo Rambo, thank you for the comment, greatly appreciated. If you want a shout out, just ask for it. If I catch it in the comments, you will get your shout out, no problems. But I have to catch it, and I don't always catch them. So my sincere apologies on that. But then there is Mystic Magic 4760, thumbs up. And then there is Jamie's Division, thank you very, very much. And Ice Demon, or Damon, I think it would be like D-A-E-M-O-N. I don't know if that's pronounced Demon, Damon, or Matt Damon, I don't know. And then A10 Troll, thank you so very much for the comments. And Emily Payne, thank you, greatly appreciated. Title J_Rblocks, RBLX. I would imagine that you play Roblox. I've heard a lot about that game. I've never played it. And then there is Gamersaurus Rex. Ooh, I like that. Thank you so very much. And then, well, Claude 5190 gets another shout out. The more I shout out your name, the more often you are, more likely you are to get a shout out. Because my eyes, of course, like normal, as I scan through things, stop on names that I've seen before. It's subconscious, it just happens. And bang, so the more often I recognize your name, the more likely I am to recognize your name. So the more shout outs you get, the more likely you are to get one. How about that? Oh, let's see. Oh gosh, that was like that was 10. Was that 10? Let's say 10 then. So Esper reads M reads books. Thank you very much. See, this is why I go 20 to 25 because I have no ideas where I am in my counting. So I'm going with 11. And then Galileo Galilei. Ooh, like Galileo Galilei. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. And Andrew Snyder. Thank you for the comments. Greatly appreciated. Words are louder. They certainly are. Words are louder than, well, a lot of things. And thank goodness for that. And then there is Kyle Cloutier, or Cloutier. Cloutier. Son of a gun. Thank you very much for the comment. And then Nate Shakur. Thank you very much. And then there is Christopher Barnes. Thank you very much for the comments. Greatly appreciated. And Rolling Rock. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. I worship chaos. It's a good thing to worship. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. And then there is, ooh, this one is Pawn 3, looks like, except Pawn is with a, you know, the zero with a line through it. Pawn 3, thank you very much. And Gavin McNair, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Alejandroport? Huh. Alejandroport 99, thank you very much. And then there is Justin Dugan. Thank you for the comments, greatly appreciated. Jaja Mason, or Yaya Mason, or, well, it's J-A-H Mason. Thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. And then Aaron Britton, B-R-I-T-T-O-N. Thank you so very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Absolutely every single one of you. That is awesome. You keep me grounded and in the world. And especially with times like last night, I lost it badly. I tweeted things like, oh, you know, I'm going to take methadone and alcohol. What's the worst that can happen? You know, because I was just so broken up by my little Hamatron there. But because of that, I had a lot of very kind people talking to me over Twitter last night, helped me get the poison of her going out of my head, and I'm able to deal with her passing much, much more safely and sanely now. So thank you all. And I'm sorry that I tweeted such horrible things, but that's just the way I felt last night. So thank you all that helped me. You are all wonderful, awesome people. You help keep me grounded, out of my head, and safe and sane. So thank you. It is greatly appreciated. Now, at 18 minutes, 15 seconds, I do not have time to do any greetings, except for I'll go like a Bon dia, diaguit, labrit, ahanyo aseo, terahomokos, barilus, bongiorno, bokertov, bonjour, Buna de Benata, Ohayo, Privyet, oh, Labas Ritas, Merhaba, and Mesa Olheli. And of course, don't forget to go forth and have the crack. At 18 minutes, 50 seconds, hey, if you could check out some links, that would be awesome. I've been writing in that blog again if you wanted to check it out. And if you could toss me a like, that would be awesome as well. I do appreciate positive validation for my existence. It is a very good thing. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. But only if you're down for it. You know, pity subscriptions, not needed or wanted. But if you are down for it, then thumbs up. I hope to keep you forever and ever and ever. Just put a couple coats of shellac on you, stack you up down in the basement like cordwood. You'll last for decades. It's awesome. So thumbs up. I have got a game reaction video coming up. At least one game video coming up. So thumbs up on that. You take care. Have a great day today. I sincerely hope you will as well. I mean. And I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing.